Hi, I'm Oak Anthony, and today I'm going to show you my house. This is where I live and work. I'm a full-time illustrator with a big retail brand, and this is the space I spend all of my time in. So let's take a look. Now, I would walk you through this space kind of Architectural Digest style, but unfortunately there's a lot of construction happening around my house, so it's really noisy and kind of impossible to talk on camera while walking through the house. It's a little unfortunate, but I'm going to show off the space and just talk you through it right now, and hopefully that works. So yeah, this house is about 100 years old, and I am currently located in Dallas, Texas, and this particular style of home is called a Tudor Revival. So it's basically a replica of a Victorian Tudor style home. But she is real vintage and I love her a lot. So there is the entrance here. The house itself is divided into two units. There's the downstairs unit and the upstairs unit. I am in the upstairs unit, which is amazing. I get really great light, and out of all the windows, it's just like a little tree house. It's beautiful. When you walk up the stairs and you turn, there is my living room. Living room is a great space. It has my big pink couch in it. This is actually from IKEA. I wanted a cloud couch, just like everybody else. Again, to bring up Architectural Digest, all of the celebrity homes have a cloud couch. It looks incredibly comfortable. Unfortunately, the cloud couch is like $20,000, so I will not be owning a cloud couch possibly ever. The living room includes a gas fireplace. I love my gas fireplace. I use it all winter long. Also in here we have some cat accessories because of course. There's also some plants. These are mostly taken care of by my roommate. And there's also a working space in here because occasionally I just like to mix things up and work out here. But right off of the living room there is a reading nook, which is where I keep my art books. I have about 60. I actually haven't counted in a little while, so I might have more than that at this point, but I have around 60 art books that I keep in here. And it's a nice cozy little space. It's got some crystals and yeah, you can just curl up in here and read a book. It's not super easy to do in the summertime because it's very hot. These windows are great, but they are steamy. Back through the living room, ignore the door out to the patio. I'm not going to show any of the outdoor spaces in this house because they make the house very identifiable, and I'm paranoid. So there is a balcony out there, and it's a pretty decent size. I don't spend much time out there because bugs. Anyways, the dining room is through here, and the dining room was designed with D&D in mind, so I have this big table, which is great for hosting big D&D parties. And yeah, I have a shelving unit that has some storage in it. Again, the cats love this. They love climbing to the top of this and knocking stuff off, which is... it's fine. It's fine. It's their house, too. I also have my record player in here. I've been bopping to Ariana Grande now for a few weeks. It's a really good album on vinyl, I find. And outside of the dining room is the kitchen. The kitchen is small but functional. I really like it a lot, actually. The appliances are all brand new. They were installed a few weeks after I moved in. The appliances that were here before were from the 90s, and they were a little worse for wear. So I was really happy when the landlord decided to swap them out for some new stuff. And yeah, this is mostly my roommate's space. She's a home cook. She makes some really great stuff in here. Through the curtains is no man's land. There is a washer and dryer, as well as all of the cat stuff. So we have litter boxes in here and everything. I'm not going to show it off because it's no man's land. We shouldn't go in there. Down the hallway, there is my roommate's room, which I'm not going to show you. It's not my room, so can't can't show that off, but it is very cute and cozy. And then there's the bathroom. This is the only bathroom in the whole space. And it's small and functional, you know, similar to the kitchen. It needs a lot of TLC, more TLC than the kitchen, in my humble opinion, but you know, it'll do for our purposes for now. I would love to upgrade one day, but yeah, you know, it's a bathroom, what's there to say? And next to the bathroom is my bedroom. This is my favorite room in the house. Obviously, it's my bedroom. So in my bedroom, there is my workspace as well as my bed. I have an easel. I also have a fireplace, just to add a little bit of coziness to it. I love this room a lot. I do sleep and work in the same space, which I know some professionals wouldn't recommend that you do that. Like, you should divide your work in like personal spaces, but after working from home now for about a year and a half, I've found that I actually really prefer working in here. I have other workspaces in the house, the one in the living room that you've already seen, as well as my gaming room that we're about to go into. I think part of it is the light. There are so many windows in this room, and it's really beautiful. It gets amazing light all day long, which is fantastic. It does make it a little warm, but I have installed a portable window unit AC, so it's not quite as hot now. But yeah, I work at my easel occasionally. I will pop up my iPad right on the easel and work there. It's really good. It's better for your back to work that way, for sure. And yeah, I just like how it looks aesthetically as well. I think that's part of the reason why I don't mind working in my room, is because my workspace as an artist is cozy and comforting in a way. You know, I don't see that and dread it. Yeah, and on my bed I also have a TV. I just have a Google like Chromecast thing on the TV, so I watch YouTube in bed mostly. Again, cozy. And I installed a pendant light about a month ago now. I mostly did that so I could read manga in bed, and I do keep my manga collection here in my bedroom. It serves two purposes. So my cats really like jumping on the mantle of the fireplace in here, and if I keep stuff on the mantle, they can't get up here as easily. And also I read a lot of manga, so it's really functional to just keep it by my bed. I had my Deku and All Might figures in here for the longest time, and I wound up moving them to the room that we're about to go check out. So that's my bedroom. Right next to that, right off of that, we have my gaming room. Gaming studio closet workout room. That's actually the room I'm talking to you in right now. It's the room I stream from. My desktop PC is located in here. So that's why I'm talking to you from here, because I gotta stay hooked up with the AC. With the PC. AC. Anyways, so it's this room. I love this room a lot. It is a bit of a struggle having my closet combined with a space where I play, because you know, closets can get really chaotic really quickly, and it has forced me to be very organized with my clothing, which is not a bad thing. I have been more on top of my laundry and keeping things sorted and organized more so than any other point in my life, because if I come in here to play a game, I glance over and I see chaos, or I glance over and I see like a really cute organized wardrobe. So things are really organized. You know, it's a small space. This house, it is 3 rooms, but they're, you know, all kind of smashed together, so we're just making it work. The closets are pretty much non-existent in here, because this is a very old house, and about 100 years ago they didn't really have a wardrobe the way that we in modern day have wardrobes. So yeah, I installed these racks for my clothing, but I have some more art books in here as well, mostly for the aesthetic. I put the art books that are relevant to gaming in here, so like my Dragon Age Inquisition stuff, my God of War, my Overwatch book, all of which are really cool books, by the way. I do recommend them. I also have my stationary bike in here, so I ride my stationary bike every morning. Because I work from home and Texas weather is pretty brutal, I needed a way to get some movement into my life. I also keep spare art supplies in here. These tubs are actually full of art supplies, and my printer, my Cricut, and all my packing supplies are in here too. They are behind me currently. So when I send out stuff for Patreon, by the way, if you're interested in supporting an indie artist, go check out my Patreon. This is where I pack all my Patreon orders every month. I send out stickers each month. So this is where that happens. And yeah, and also, like I mentioned, I do have All Might and Deku are in here, as well as Aang, as well as my snowman, who may not be seasonally appropriate to have out right now, but I love him and I can't put him away. We also have 2D, I love 2D, and Spider-Man, along with more crystals. There are crystals all over my house, because, I don't know, they're pretty, and they make me feel nice. So that's pretty much the overview of my whole house. If you have any questions, or if you want any more in-depth info about, how I make working from home work, or about what I do as a professional illustrator, definitely let me know. This is going to be the first video on this channel. I'm excited, and I don't know what's going to happen from here, but yeah. I figure this would be a good one to kick it off with. I love my house a lot. With my new job, there is a chance that I will be moving, so I might as well document this space while I can. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out, and I will talk to you again soon. Be sure to hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, and subscribe here if you want more content. I'm going now. Okay, bye.